Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, dogs and cats, and every single one of you Titans fans out there that are just as ecstatic as me that there's only 3 games left in this miserable season, welcome to episode 14. That's right, only gotta do 2 more of these episodes. Episode 14 of season 9 of Titans Idiot Nation. With you as always is your host T.I. Yep, by now you know it, it's me, the guy in the blue shades, the idiot, the moron, the asshole, that guy. Alright? Go! Whew, like I said, can't believe there's only 2 more episodes to go after this one. Now don't get me wrong, I love making these episodes, alright? I look forward to it every week. For the OGs out there who've been following me from the beginning, I know you appreciate me coming through in the clutch every single week. But look, I deserve a medal of honor for the hell I've been put through this season.
Bruh.
You don't know how hard it is to drag my lifeless carcass out of bed week after week and keep making these videos.
Ain't nobody got time for this.
I think I care more than the Tennessee Titans do at this point. But hey, got a job to do. And I'm going to do it well. This past week wasn't so bad. We didn't look too terrible against San Francisco 69ers. Okay, we all knew we would lose the game. We put up a fight. The end of the game, we were close. Down the stretch, we had a chance. I know Niners fans were sweating in their thongs. I know they were nervous that they were going to lose the Tennessee Titans. But deep down, we knew that it wasn't happening. Nope. Now somehow we screwed up against the Browns, stumbled backwards into a win, and up our draft capital, alright? We got 3 games to go. We got the Kansas City Chiefs this week, then we got the Saints, and we got the Jagoffs. Not looking too good for us. Not looking too good. Nope. But right now, we're counting on the Giants and the Raiders to win games in order to help us out. And guess what, kiddos? That ain't happening. Alright? That ain't happening. You have a better chance of betting on me to be the next president of the United States of America than the Las Vegas Raiders to get another victory, okay? There's a few things to like about the Niners game, all right? There's a few things to like. First of all, Cam Ward had another 2-touchdown performance, okay? That's promising. No, he didn't have a whole lot of yards. I get that, all right? But that's been his MO all season. That touchdown he had to Gunnar Helm, it was beautiful. If I could see more of that, I would have more confidence in the young man moving forward. But his accuracy on the deep ball is killing us. He missed a wide open Van Jefferson. All right, now look, I know Van Jefferson's at the tail end of his career, but he's still got some damn wheels. He was wide open. How do you not put that in his breadbasket? Cam Ward makes that connection. We get that touchdown. There's a chance in the end we might have won the game. But I know I'm sitting here talking about our draft position, but hey, I also like to see our team win when we have a chance, especially against a quality opponent like the San Francisco 69ers. Speaking of Gunnar Helm has now passed Titans legend Bo Skate for the most receptions ever in franchise history for a rookie tight end. Between him, Alec, and DK, I like those 4th rounders. I do. I like those 4th rounders. Gives me a little bit of faith in Mike Bergonzi for the next upcoming draft. I don't know about you, but I'm not so concerned about him making the wrong decisions. Oh, yeah. No, he's not going to draft a guy with a broken back in the 1st round, okay? That's right, looking at you, John Robinson. But anyway, no sense in crying over spilled beer, okay? Nope. We got to move on. We got to move forward. And this week, we got the Kansas City Chiefs coming to town. And Mr. Jorts himself, Minshew Mania, a.k.a. Uncle Rico, is back to wreak havoc on the 615. This man loves beating the Tennessee Titans. Doesn't matter whether he's wearing a Jabroni Pony uniform, a Jagoff uniform, or a Kansas City Chiefs uniform. All right, the man knows how to sling a football. Sure, he might not be starter material, but he's a damn good backup. All right? Right now, the Gardner Minshew era has begun in Kansas City. Old Kermit the Frog, Patrick Mahomes, ain't gonna be back for a while, alright? This is Gardner Minshew's team. He's the captain now, as the kids like to say.
Bruh.
Look, I know Titans fans are sitting here laughing, saying, Gardner Minshew ain't nothing. Look, trust me, Gardner Minshew is the kind of guy who will walk into our city, drop 5 touchdowns, steal your girlfriend, drink all your beer, and then leave in his custom van. All right? We've seen it time and time again, so you can't take him lightly. I know we all think we have a chance because Patrick Mahomes isn't playing, but I got a news flash for you. Patrick Mahomes ain't been playing that well. Kansas City Chiefs has completely fallen off the map this season, okay? Travis Kelce looks 100 years old. I think Andy Reid ate himself and his doppelganger has taken over. I don't know. Their defense is almost as worse as ours, okay? Now, I know ours has been up and down this season, but the Kansas City Chiefs have been pretty embarrassing. Look, I want us to win. I'd love for us to win so I could hop on the Kansas City Chiefs groups, talk all that trash and troll them about how they lost to one of the worst teams in football. I know I'm going to hear the excuses. Well, Patrick Mahomes wasn't playing. Doop, 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 doop. All right? So look, in the end, whatever happens, happens. All right? If we continue our trajectory for a top draft pick, so be it. If we luck out and get a win, so be it. At this point, I don't give a flying. All right? Now look, Titans fans, I know it's been a tough season, all right? I know I've angered you. I know I've made you mad with my takes on Cam Ward, but look, I expect more out of this young man, and I'm going to keep riding him until I see it. That's just what I do. Like I said, this was my heel turn this season. All right, I've given you 9.5 years of being the good guy. Figured I'd give you a half year of being the bad guy. And trust me, bad guys have way much more fun, all right? Ask Scott Hall about that, a.k.a. Razor Ramon. Don't have my toothpick. I should get one, all right? Next video, I might have a toothpick in my mouth like my man Razor Ramon. We've almost made it through. It's the end of the year. We've toughened it out. I know a lot of you had checked out months ago, all right? But people like me are still here. The loyal, die-hard fans who will do anything for this team are still tuned in. God help us all right? Tighten the hell up. Kansas City Chiefs, we ain't scared one bit of you. Maybe we're scared a little bit of Uncle Rico, old Gardner Minshew, but hey, we will take it as it comes. Tighten up.